Welcome back to another episode. Today we are presently in the Everglades in Florida, and today we're going to be exploring Everglades City. We got the roof down, it's a beautiful day. Come along for the ride. Our first stop today is Captain Jack's Airboat Rides. Captain Jack's is the most popular airboat tour in the Everglades, and it is open 365 days a year for your airboat riding pleasure. Captain Jack's also has a giant fake alligator, restrooms, and a lovely snack shack. Smuggling activity in Everglades City has a long history. In the early 1900s, they smuggled endangered species. During Prohibition era, they were involved in rum running. In the 1970s, Everglades City was a big part of the Miami pot smuggling scene. Unique geography, coupled with the fact that only locals knew how to navigate it, made the town a perfect place for smuggling. Local fishermen who took to marijuana smuggling were known as redneck pirates. Male alligators can grow up to 15 feet and female alligators can grow up to 9 feet. There are an estimated 1.25 million alligators in Florida and an estimated 200,000 in the Everglades. Alligators are traditionally solitary reptiles. Larger male gators are almost always alone. One of the most common mammals in the Everglades is the wild hog, commonly referred to as a boar. This part of the Everglades was inhabited by Native Americans for thousands of years before the arrival of the first Europeans. Now time for the Rod and Gun Club for lunch. You can also stay here, and they have fishing charters where you can leave right from behind the building. We're now at the Rod and Gun Club for lunch. It's a famous spot here in town. It's built on the original spot where the first structure in Everglades City was built by the European settlers in 1864. All of the furniture is from the turn of the century. In fact, it's actually the original furniture from the days when the Rod and Gun Club was the playground for some of the world's wealthiest people. I figured since I'm in Everglades City, I might as well go with the gator for lunch. Remember, if you're being chased by a gator, to zigzag and not run in a straight line. Gators are not able to zigzag very well at all. The bank behind me, which was added to the U.S. Registry of Historic Places in 1999, housed the original Bank of the Everglades. Behind me here is the Museum of the Everglades. If you want to know more about the Everglades, it's a good place to come. It was originally used to house the Everglades Women's Club back in the day. Everglades Community Church is a non-denominational church serving Everglades City. The City Hall building was built in 1926. Did you know that the Everglades is the largest subtropical wilderness in the United States? And it is home to dozens of species of mosquitoes. The Everglades is also filled with Burmese pythons native to Southeast Asia, originally imported by the tens of thousands for the exotic pet trade. Behind me here is the Smallwood store. It was founded in 1906 as the original trading post in the area where the Native Americans and the hunters would trade hides, furs, and agricultural goods for survival needs. Right outside of town is the Big Cypress Boardwalk. It's free. This is a very nice place to stop if you just want to see alligators swimming on the side of the road. We saw a few big ones swim by in the little time that we were there. Did you know alligators can leap 5 feet in the air, and Florida also has albino alligators? But they are rare, so don't expect to see one on your first visit. The Everglades is the only place in the world where the American crocodile and the American alligator coexist together. The Everglades also provide the drinking water for 1 of every 3 Floridians, which equals about 8 million people. The Everglades is also the orchid capital of the United States, having more varieties of orchids than anywhere else. Thank you for joining me for another episode and my tour of Everglades City. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button and check out that osprey behind me, and I will see you next time.